Hi.
Hey. Early call?
Well, you said you wanted to talk today, so here I am.
To be honest, there's not much else to report.
So no more new updates on your operation? They haven't said when they think it might happen?
A month, maybe longer, you know, if I'm healed.
Right, okay. I'm pleading guilty to the slavery charge, Kate. The solicitor doesn't think I've got a chance.
You're not taking the rap for this.
If I plead not guilty, I am looking at 12 years. Guilty, I get, what, 6? And then with any luck, I'll only do 4.
Yeah, but you're innocent.
Look, I want to get back to my boys. I don't want them being on their own.
I can't talk about this now.
Oh, morning.
Morning.
Everything all right? After yesterday? Kyle?
He's okay. Obviously, I stayed with him last night. I didn't want him to be on his own.
Ah, yeah. Of course. Stupidly, I thought you were staying over at Jay's.
Why would I be staying at Jay's? We're not together.
Kerry,
Nothing's changed. I just don't want to waste any more time arguing.
I am truly sorry for the way I've behaved.
Look, I know you are. You were brilliant yesterday. I'm really grateful to you that you were there. But it just doesn't make everything okay.
I just want to make everything right between us.
Right, well, I don't really want to talk about it right now.
Yeah. Of course, I understand. If you do want to talk, let me know, please.
Thought you two had sorted yourselves out.
Sadly, it's not that simple, as I reckon you and Sarah are figuring out.
Not sure I've convinced her that she hasn't made a mistake marrying me.
Oh. Well, she knows that yesterday was an accident, though, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And I'm sure that boss of yours isn't taking any prisoners. I saw her having a go at you yesterday.
She wasn't. She was just pointing out how I could have handled things better. And rightly so. Stop interfering, all right?
Get your solicitor mate on the phone now.
What, Richard?
Yeah, the idiot who told Maura to plead guilty.
Look, right, I can understand why you don't want her to do this.
What, you knew?
It was mentioned to me, yeah.
Yeah, well, mention this. Tell her he needs to phone her now and tell her that she's making a big mistake. Or better still, we can bin him off and we'll find another solicitor, one who won't get her to admit to something she's not done.
She's not getting out of this, Kane. She's banged to rights with all that evidence against her. Look, Richard's smart. If he says that's the way to go, that's the way to go.
What, just giving up?
She's not giving up. She's doing the right thing for the kids. Just like you did with Kyle.
Come on, that was different.
You took the rap for something that you didn't do to protect your family. You tell me how that's different.
Why are you folding sheets?
You told me to shadow the HCAs.
Well, you're training you to work in the laundry room.
I'm sorry, I thought...
No, you didn't think. You are a fourth-year medical student, for heaven's sake. And for once in your life, try and behave like one. Honestly.
Excuse me?
Yes. Oh, it's Jacob's glamorous step-granny.
He left his food behind. I just brought it in for him.
I'll pass it on.
Yeah, while I'm here, can I have a word, please?
I'm actually on my way to a meeting.
Yeah, Jacob's actually really stressed after yesterday. Probably shouldn't be in work today.
I know. I've told him to take things easy.
Oh, have you? Weird, because it didn't sound like that just then.
I'm not following you.
The way you just spoke to him?
The way I just spoke... Sorry, I'm honestly not
You
sure.
think because you've got a few letters after your name, you can treat him like your own personal punch bag?
I think there's clearly been some kind of misunderstanding.
No. I know exactly what's going on here. And if you're looking for a fight, you've met your match.
Any news on Kane's op yet?
Still waiting on a date.
You'd think if they're talking weeks, surely wouldn't make such a difference to his situation right now?
Right now, I think he's got bigger wife-shaped problems to deal with.
I feel for him.
Right. You haven't sorted out with the missus then? Or is that now ex-missus?
I thought we were making progress yesterday, but today she's not discussing it. Not that I blame her.
Right, well, if you need a solicitor, ask someone else.
Morning.
Morning.
Is Kerry around?
She's slipped out.
Well, if you do see her, just tell her that I called.
Hopefully one of you will make it in work today. Not you, Eric.
Look, I know that you somehow feel like you've been deceived, eh? But that was never her intention.
I am aware of that now.
She didn't want to hurt your feelings. Because that's the type of person she is. Anyway, if you do see her, please mention that I called.
Well,
Aaron, I'm still trying to convince him to sell his share of the scrapyard, come work for me here. Reckon I'll make a farmer out of him yet. I miss you, that's all. Wish you were here. Yeah, I know. Well, give Harry a big hug from me, will you? All right. Bye.
How's she doing?
Doing a good job pretending everything's all right between us, if that's what you're asking.
She'll come round eventually.
Well, she sure as hell won't be coming back here anytime soon, that's for sure.
Well, not while Joe's here, she won't.
No.
He's got a lot to answer for him, you know.
I won't argue with that.
And do you know what I'm sick of? The fact that he gets to say in everything you do. The house, Vic. She's not even here and he's still calling the shots.
Well, he's still got me over a barrel with that video.
Well, you can't let him carry on running your life, can you? Sooner or later, you're gonna have to tell him. It's weird.
What?
It's a text from Arcane. He wants to see me.
Do you realise how much pressure he's under?
Most of our students feel under pressure.
Right, and how many of them are married to someone with a life-limiting illness and a baby on the way?
Well, we do have staff support services in place.
I don't think it's the job that's the problem. I think it's you.
Mrs. Sugden.
It's Pollard.
Mrs. Pollard, I'm sure I don't need to remind you this is a place of work, and I do have a job to do, so if you'll excuse me.
He's been here before, you know. Power-mad women exploiting him.
I'm sorry.
What's happened in your life that's made you want to destroy other people's?
I can assure you that Jacob's failings are purely related to poor performance on the job.
Yeah, right. And I train unicorns for a living. I know a bully when I see one, and I'm not scared to call it out.
Are you aware that he broke a dying man's ribs? That he gave a woman an incorrect diagnosis? Do you need me to go on?
Well, that's not the point.
Oh, it's very much the point, Mrs. Pollard.
Right, well, I'm not saying that he's perfect. I'm just trying to explain to you that there's extenuating circumstances.
Medicine is a demanding discipline. If Jacob can't handle it, there's a very simple solution. Withdraw from the course.
But obviously, I'm not suggesting that.
I think it's time you left, before you get him into even more trouble.
Maura's pleading guilty.
What?
The solicitor reckons she hasn't got a chance, and now it's just about reducing the sentence.
Well, can't you talk around? Surely there's a chance.
Yeah, but those dodgy invoices, they were in her name. All those IDs hidden in the house, who do you think they'll believe?
Your head must be battered.
Well, yeah, obviously, but like she said, the main thing now is about getting her back to the boys.
Yeah. At least they got the boss around to keep him in line, eh?
For the time being. Who knows what's going to happen, eh?
Kane, come on. He's treatable, they've told you that. Once you've had the operation.
Well, that's not till a month, at least. I mean, in the meantime, I need somebody out there. Running the garage, building up the farm, looking after the boys. I need somebody to step up and be head of the family. And I want that someone to be you.
Can I grab you a minute?
Yeah, sure.
I've just had a visitor. Your granddad's wife.
What, Kerry? What was she doing here?
Apparently, I've been bullying you.
Oh my God, no! That has not come from me, I swear.
Because if you feel that there's something I've done wrong...
No. Absolutely not.
That's a relief, after everything I've done for you.
Honestly, she must have just got the wrong end of the stick.
I'm hard on people because I care, Jacob.
I know you do. I'm really sorry.
Oh, there's no need to apologise. I know what pressure you students are under. In fact, why don't you go home early this evening? Think about it, take some time out.
I don't want to leave everyone in the lurch.
I'm sure Rich will cover.
Okay. Thank you.
You take care now.
Why me? Why not Belle or Sam? Because I thought when Uncle Zach died, you said you'd sort the big decisions between the three of you.
That's fine until the big decisions come along. Can you see Sam taking on the lives of the Tates? Come on.
I reckon my mum could give him a run for the money.
What, like when she nearly took Kim out the other week? I need someone who can keep their emotions in check.
Even if that someone's now living in your house.
You did what you had to do to make sure the Tates didn't sell to somebody else. Like I said, difficult decisions.
And Robert?
You two come as a pair. As long as you don't pull any other stunts with the family. So, are you up to it?
Big shoes to fill.
I need somebody who I can trust.
I won't let you down.
So, what's gone down at Houghton General?
Oh, it's something and nothing. That Geordie woman, Kerry, is it? She decided to pop in and give me what for being too hard on her grandson.
Oh, no way.
I mean, what's wrong with the world? He's there to learn, for God's sake.
In her defence, I think she probably feels protective over him now that his mother's not around.
To be honest, there was something she said that I found quite concerning.
Go on.
About Jacob being exploited by older women, people in a position of power. And to be honest, I didn't like her tone. I felt that she was accusing me of something.
Oh, no, I think it has more to do with Jacob than it does you, Caitlin. There were issues in the past with Jacob and an older woman, a teacher. Oh, Liam's ex-wife, Maya, actually. Yeah, she ended up doing prison time.
Well, now it's making sense.
So you can understand why Kerry behaved like that?
Absolutely. That explains a lot. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind moving forward. Speak of the devil.
Do you want to take these outside?
Actually, I've got lots of work to do, so...
Of course you have. No rest for the wicked.
Absolutely. Come on, then.
You back to the hospital, or...?
Yeah, I'll give you a lift. I've got the car.
Oh, lovely, thank you.
You look like I feel.
Angry, misunderstood, resentful, sad and lonely.
I was going to say hungry. There's a menu there if you fancy anything.
Saw you come in. I've said it before, and I mean it. I am terribly sorry. I've behaved appallingly.
I'm not denying that.
I could see you falling for Jay, and I tried to scupper that because I was scared of losing you. And I have lost you anyway. But I sincerely hope that we remain friends.
All right, stop panicking. I'm not moving out.
Really?
I was never going to abandon you. Paranoid, it was all in your head.
What about the divorce?
It's just a heat of the moment thing. If you don't believe me, I'll prove it to you.
What?
Can I have a word? I don't think that any of us have been covered in glory over the last few weeks. And I know Eric isn't always easy, but he has got a serious illness, so he's got an excuse. The thing is, Jay, I have to choose who I'm going to be with. And I made a promise to Eric that I was going to look after him.
Yeah, but surely that doesn't mean that...
I'm sorry. I've made my mind up. Promise is a promise.
Tell you what, clearing out a muck spreader is not my idea of fun. What came on?
Moira's pleading guilty.
What? You joking?
Wish I was.
Why would she do that?
Because the solicitor reckons she's got no chance of being found not guilty. Celia planting them IDs has done that for her, so there's no way it's going to go in her favour.
Well, she's got to at least try.
What's the point?
What's the point? Because if she just rolls over, that'll be that. She won't even get to stand trial.
She's already resigned to that.
Resigned to it? Why? She didn't do it.
Because she needs to reduce the time away from her kids. Isaac's 8 now. She risks pleading not guilty, then she could get a longer sentence, and Isaac will be an adult by the time she gets out.
And Kane, the cancer.
Who knows? Just gotta hope it doesn't spread. The whole family's falling apart.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Oren. And if Kane doesn't have the operation soon, then...
Well, that's what he wanted to talk to me about. He wants me to step up. Take over all the family stuff.
Are you serious?
He's even all right with you being involved, so must be bad. Obviously, I said yeah. So, there's no more messing around. It's time to put the family first.
You got the girl, eh?
I wouldn't put it quite like that.
Well, she chose you, didn't she?
I'm not one to take pleasure in other people's misfortunes.
Really? You don't think?
Meaning? I just wanted her to be happy, and right now, she's pretty far from it.
So what are you gonna do about it?
Kerry?
Hey, you. Got some good news. Me and your granddad have finally made up. He's having a drink with Bob if you're looking for him.
What are you playing at?
What do you mean? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Sweeney Todd, the demon doctor. Yeah, well, you won't be getting any trouble from her anymore.
Are you actually serious?
Well, the woman needed telling.
She's my boss, for God's sake.
Yeah, and I saw the way that she was treating you. I've been a shop steward, pet. I know what is allowed and I know what isn't.
She's just doing a job the same as I am. Or I would. If people like you didn't keep butting in and trying to ruin it for me.
Right, so hauling you over the coals every minute of the day, that's doing her job, is it? Pushing you around, slagging you off, making you work every hour that God sends.
Kerry, that is what being a medical student is.
No, nobody should have to put up with that.
You do realise you could be jeopardising my whole future here?
That won't happen.
She's my mentor, Kerry. She decides whether I pass the year.
Well, it doesn't mean she can treat you like something she's just stood in.
She's not. She's just pushing me to realise my potential because she believes in me. Unlike a lot of people around here. So like I said, in future, keep out of it.
Okay. This stops now.
Good afternoon to you too.
Moira's pleading guilty.
Oh. Plot twist, okay.
Now, that can't happen. We need to find a way to sort this ID stuff out now.
Uh-huh. And how do you suppose that we do that?
I don't know, we tip them off, we put it back onto Celia somehow.
I don't think so.
There must be a way of doing this without implicating ourselves.
Yeah, in the world where farm slaves don't exist and prisoners full of sunshine and rainbows.
We're talking about a woman's life here.
No, we're talking about my life here. And how I am not prepared to throw it all away for some slapper from the wrong side of the Gorbals who is too stupid to realise that she is being done over.
You know, you're scum. You know that?
I find it quite entertaining that now you're growing a conscience. It's too late. It's too late for a moral backbone. The deal's been made. If you say anything to anyone, our Vic goes to prison for a very long time. As if by magic, Kim's lapdog appears.
My two least favourite people. What do you do?
You done licking her boots for the day?
You know, if it bothers you that much, you could just move out.
Look, do me a favour. You show this gent to the door. I've got far more important things to get on with.
You know, there's not many people in this world that I'd do time for. One of these days, I'm gonna knock that smug smile right off that entitled public school prat's face.
You don't know how you've got it, mate. You want to help me take him down a peg or two?
Why? What's in it for me?
Oh, don't worry. I'll make it worth your while.